All right, y'all, it is Sunday, August 10th, and that means we've got all of our new deals dropping today, and these deals will be good through this week, the week of August 10th. All right, y'all, now if you caught some of my videos last week, then you knew that I was specifically trying to stock up on register rewards because I knew we were going to need them for this week, because looking at the ad preview last week for this week, I knew we were going to need help lowering our out-of-pocket costs. So if you're like me and you stocked up on those register rewards last week and they are burning a hole in your pocket, I'm going to show you how we're going to use them. Now for this first transaction, I am going to be using this spin booster that I got, the Spend 60, Earn $12 in Walgreens Cash. Spin boosters vary by account. You may not have one, or yours might look different than mine, and you may need to adjust the deal so that it works for whatever your spend threshold is. You just need to double check your account to see what you've got. And y'all, I knew that it was going to be a great day at Walgreens because as I was walking into the store, I found a spin booster on the ground. So I picked that baby up real quick, and I will be adding this to my first transaction, the one that I'm already using my digital spin booster on, since I'm not going to be using Walgreens Cash to pay due to my digital spin booster. This is the perfect transaction to go ahead and add my paper spin booster to, because I can't use Walgreens Cash when you use a paper spin booster. And yes, you absolutely can stack a paper spin booster with a digital spin booster. And a whole heck of a lot of register rewards. Now, the only thing about doing this with all the spin boosters that I have is that it's not going to exactly match what you have burning a hole in your pocket. So you're just going to need to kind of use this as a guide and give you ideas on how you can use all of your register rewards if you have a stack that kind of looks like this. So let's head on in and let me show you what we're going to get. For my first transaction, I'm going to grab two of the Old Spice Total Body Deodorants that are priced at $13.99. They are buy one, get one 50% off, and we have a 7 off 2 digital coupon for these. You're also going to want to head over to Ibotta and see if you have this offer in Ibotta, where we're going to get $2 back, and this has a limit of 3. So we're going to get $4 back for our 2 Old Spice whole body deodorants. Ibotta offers do vary by account, so you need to double check to see if you have this and make sure that it says limit of 3 and not like must buy 2. Next, I'm grabbing 2 of the Secret Clinical Dry Sprays that are priced at $9.99. These are also buy one, get one 50% off, and we also have a 7 off 2 digital coupon for these. Now, all of the Secret and the Old Spice and Gillette deodorants are still on promotion this week. When you buy 4, you're going to get back an $8 register reward. Next, we have an absolutely fantastic deal on the Tresemme shampoo and conditioner. It is on sale for $6. We have a 5 off 2 digital coupon, and when you buy 2, you're going to get back a $5 register reward. Now, if you have a $5 register reward from this deal last week from the Dove, the Tresemme, or the Axe, you cannot use it on this transaction, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention to what you got your register rewards from last week, because if you use it on this one, you will not get another $5 register reward. Then you're going to head over to Shopkick if you use Shopkick, and make sure that you have this offer in Shopkick. So the 28-ounce shampoo and conditioners and the styling products are giving back 200 kicks with a limit of 2. So we're going to get 400 kicks back, which is the equivalent of about $1.60. Which is going to give us a net total for 2 Tresemme shampoo and conditioners, just 40 cents. Garnier is on a great promotion this week. They're back on sale for $3.99 each, and we have a 3 off 2 digital coupon for 1 for the whole blends and 1 for the Fructis. Also, when you buy 2, you're going to get back a $3 register reward. However, you cannot do the whole blends and the Fructis in the same transaction. You would only get back one $3 register reward because they're on the same promotion. Also, you cannot use if you do whole blends and you get your $3 register reward, you can't use that $3 register reward on a transaction with the Garnier Fructis because they're on the same promotion. So you got to pay attention to your register rewards and make sure that you're not getting them mixed up. Colgate is still on the same promotion as last week on the $5 price point ones. We're going to grab 2 of those. We have a 4 off 2 digital coupon, which is going to bring it down to $6 to pay at the register. Then we're going to get back a $5 register reward for buying 2, which is going to make the final net cost for 2 of these just $1 or 50 cents each. So this is everything that I'm going to get for transaction 1, and this is the transaction that I am doing my digital spin booster and my paper booster. So I've got my digital spin booster, I've spent $60, earned $12 Walgreens cash, and then my paper booster was spend $20, earned $5 Walgreens cash. The total for all these products is $65.94, but after all of our digital coupons come off, that is going to make the total to pay $39.94 plus tax. But I got all these beauties here burning a hole in my pocket, and that is what I'm going to use to pay for on this transaction. I have 2 $10 P&G register rewards from last week, 2 $6 register rewards, and a $5. Those are the ones that I'm using on this transaction. That is going to bring my total to pay down to $2.94. All of these register rewards here. Like I said, you're going to have different ones. You may not have exactly the same as me, but you just put it together as best you can to get your out-of-pocket as low as you can. So then I'm going to use $2 in Walgreens cash, and I'm just going to pay 94 cents out-of-pocket for this whole transaction. And that transaction went okay, except for at the last minute, I decided to use a different account, and I did not double check to see that I had all of the coupons on that account. And it was my husband's account, and I had already apparently used the Tresemme coupon. So I didn't have the $5 Tresemme coupon come off, which screwed me up just a little bit. Instead of $2.94, I ended up paying $7.94 out of pocket. But that was 100% my mistake. So instead of this transaction being a moneymaker, which I was expecting, it was basically FREE. So here's the breakdown. The actual out-of-pocket cost for this transaction, if you didn't have all those register rewards to roll into it, would have been $39.94, like I said. But then I got back the $17.65 in Walgreens cash. That was $12 for my digital spin booster and $5 for that paper booster that I found on the ground. And then I got back $21 in register rewards. Plus, I got back my 400 kicks, or the equivalent of $1.60 back on Shopkick for the Tresemme, and $4 on Ibotta for the Old Spice whole body deodorant, which made the net cost for this transaction just 69 cents. It would have been a moneymaker if that $5 Tresemme coupon had come off. But then, guys, this almost never happens. So I used a paper booster on this transaction, and then I got another paper booster back. So I'm definitely not sad about that, because I can absolutely put that to good use. Alright, y'all, so here is a sneak peek of everything that I got using my register rewards from last week and rolling them into the deals that we've got this week. But I'm going to have to do a video part 2 and keep this going to show you everything that I got, because I just have a lot going on today. So stay tuned for video part 2, where I show you where we're going to keep on rolling all of our rewards. If you have any questions about the deals in this video, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. And as always, happy couponing, y'all.